Hi everybody, welcome to the next 11 at 11 with yours truly, Kayla McKenzie. My favorite time of the week. So fortunate to be able to be here and share this time with you, and I have so much fun doing it. So let's get to it. I am really blessed to have a sister that supports me so deeply. She sent me 3 new decks of cards that I was just in tears over when I saw them. So I'm super excited to be using them on the next few videos and moving forward. They're ones that really speak to me, and I just am so grateful to her for these cards. So thank you to my sister for these cards. Today we're going to be using Crystal Spirits Oracle card by Colette Baron Reid. And if you're not someone who is into crystals, I believe truly that they are put on this earth. They're higher vibrational, and they are here to help us navigate through the 3D world, as well as work towards ascension and awakening to the 5D world. And crystals correspond generally to the different chakras in the body. There's 7 main chakras in the body, and the crystals align with each of those chakras and help out. So where one crystal might be something that you get and is good for you for a while, you'll eventually go, nah, I'm drawn to something else. Like for me, I'll wear, let's say, labradorite, which is one of my favorite crystals. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, oh no, turquoise is drawing me in now. Or this one here is like red tourmaline. So different ones draw me in at different times. Sometimes no crystals draw me in, and other times I'm wearing crystals all the time. So I'm not buying as much jewelry lately because I've started making my own malas. So this one is one I've made, and it has Amethyst Super 7. So it's a Super 7, which has 7 different crystals in it, except it's more on the amethyst side of things. And amethyst is one of the crystals it has. And then I've got labradorite, which I said was my favorite one. So that one is more throat chakra, but labradorite's really good for the whole system. And then I've got gold sheen obsidian, and that one is really good for grounding and calling in abundance. So it's sort of, you know, with the Super 7 quartz and the amethyst is very crown chakra, then the labradorite is sort of middle chakra area, and then the obsidian is base chakra, the root chakra. So I really like the balance of this particular one, and I'm just excited to be making malas now because it really helps my creativity and makes me feel really good to make them. And they're so infused with divine spirit as I'm making them as well. It's just so beautiful. So anyways, we will start shuffling the cards and see which crystal spirits want to come and speak to us today. How's your week been, everybody? Mine has been up and down. I've been really ascension symptoms, headaches, exhaustion, just weird aches and pains and things that made me go, should I get this checked out? But no, it subsided, so everything's fine. But I did get to a point where if I'm going to be doing this and I want to just keep opening up my abilities more and more and more, I need to clean up my act in terms of my physical body. And so I'm going to be doing that because it's time. And I'm really tired of feeling like crap. So, I mean, I feel good emotionally and spiritually. I've been taking care of those things really well. It's just my body. And now I feel like I'm on 2 different levels. Like I've got, you know, I'm up here with my spiritual work and my study of A Course in Miracles and all of that kind of stuff. But my body is just like a cement block right now. So it's time to even the two out and let my body catch up to my spirit, and actually allow that to happen by eating cleaner, drinking more water, getting out in nature, all of that kind of stuff, all of that kind of good stuff. So I'm really looking forward to taking this journey with the same sister that gifted me these cards. So it's going to be fun, and I'm excited to see what comes of it, because it's really exciting. So anyways, almost there. Got one card. Shuffle, shuffle. And oh, another card right there. So with these ones, I'm gonna be reading a little bit from Colette's book. All oracle cards come with a little book that describes in more detail what the cards are about. Most of the time I intuit the message that comes through, but with crystals, if I don't know more details about them, or there's something, you know, I just like to look to see what she has to say about it. Colette Baron Reid's a wonderful medium and intuitive. I've been following her for quite a while and watched her shows and stuff. So I'm really interested to see what she has to say about each crystal and what spirit is there. And my cat is coming through, one of my cats. That was Kona coming through my bedroom window. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, love this one. Love Aquamarine. And it's so funny because I almost actually put on an Aquamarine pendant today. But yeah, so Aquamarine. And you can see that these cards actually all have a little face in them because it's a crystal spirit. And each crystal actually has its own resonance and its own vibration to it. And even crystals of the same kind, like you could get two aquamarine crystals that feel different. And so when you're shopping for crystals, please, you know, you might have an idea of what you want. Like I always think, oh, I wonder what kind of labradorite there is, or Larimar is another favorite of mine, or turquoise. Get the blue vibe going here. But anyways, and I'll walk in and I'll walk into my favorite shop here in Vancouver is the Crystal Arc on Granville Island. And I'll walk in there and sometimes we'll walk out with nothing, or I'll walk out with something completely different to what I thought I wanted, because it's what I'm drawn to in that moment is what I need. So be intuitive about it if you shop for crystals. Just see what calls you and see what really, really resonates with you in that moment. When I've bought jewelry and crystals in the past, I've let go of many of them because we've had our time together and then it was time for them to do some work for someone else. So I've either given them away or, you know, sold them through Facebook Marketplace or something like that. So I don't have as many crystals as I used to have. Again, because I'm making my own malas now, I'm not buying as much jewelry, but still just love them so much. And going to a place like the Crystal Arc for me is like church. So it's really cool. Anyways, back to the Aquamarine. Thanks for sticking with me. And by the way, if you like this video, please hit like, please subscribe, and hit the little bell for notifications. And if this resonates with you and you like what you see and you like the message that's coming out, then please share as well. So I'd love for that to happen. And I just do have this real passion about growing this community and seeing where we can go from here. It's just, I'm so excited to see what will unfold. It's super exciting. So let's see what the book says about Aquamarine. All right. Ooh, sorry. And by the way, I don't have my glasses on, so if I stumble a little bit, that's why. Okay. Ready, set, Aquamarine. The essential meaning of Aquamarine is enhanced clarity, calm discernment, awareness and acceptance of one's truth. Well, wow. Calm discernment and acceptance of one's truth. How many of us have lived a lot of our lives not speaking our truth? It's only been recently, like in the last 10 years, that I have started really speaking my truth in terms of my spiritual beliefs and helping people through energy healing and that kind of thing to find their truth and to figure out who they truly are outside of this human existence and where we truly come from and what that means. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And right now we're going through the awakening, and the awakening is moving into a much higher vibration, 5D, Christ consciousness. So in this process, having calm discernment is a really big deal. Calm discernment and discernment in general, right? The world is kind of going nutso right now, and having discernment in terms of what feels true for you. What do you choose to believe? How easily are you giving in to what you're being told versus what feels right? What kind of internal things are battling within you about what you may hear on the news or what someone may tell you versus what you think is really true? And ultimately, it's about getting to a point in all of this of where we can just be the love that we are and be the light that we are and raise that vibration where nothing else can exist, right? And staying calm in the face of all the chaos is such a key element to making sure that we don't lose ourselves in the chaos. I remember someone saying something like, a time is coming, and I kept thinking, yeah, right, whatever. But she said, a time is coming where all of us light workers need to be the anchors and almost be the pillars, so that when things are going crazy around us and the storms are happening, that we are indestructible and we are immovable and unshaken in our beliefs and our commitment to the awakening. And here we are. I never thought in a million years we would be in this situation like we've been in the last couple of years, never mind currently and moving forward still. So things are collapsing so that they can be rebuilt in a much higher vibrational way. What are you going to choose to believe? What is your truth? A lot of us have had past lives where we've been persecuted for speaking our truth, but that's not going to happen now. So it's time. We have the media, we have the platforms, we have our everyday lives where we run into people that we have an opportunity to be kind, to show love where there is, anything that isn't love is a call for love. And that's the truth. So how are you going to answer the call? Okay, so with Aquamarine, it's a very calming crystal. And so what she says further in this is, more than ever, it's easy to get lost in a flood of information, like I just said. While remaining focused on the task may be difficult when your senses are overstimulated, Aquamarine Spirit has appeared to tell you that you really do have what it takes to sort it all out and become clear as you make decisions. Your powers of discernment are now magnified, and you are poised to make healthy choices for yourself and for the good of all. Crystals can be found when looking carefully at a big rock formation or layer of earth. If you call on help on the help of the conscious universe and work with the energy of Aquamarine, you can see what sparkles and calls for your attention, and you can quickly understand it too. Take a deep breath and be patient as you practice discernment and observe details you might have overlooked before. First one at a time and then in unison. Know that your ability to recognize the importance of small details is supported by the conscious universe. You are on the brink of attaining some powerful insights. The Aquamarine Spirit has come to show you the way. How beautiful is that? Not only do we need to tune into the truth of who we are, but you're on the brink of some powerful insights. Our psychic abilities are starting to open up even more now. And the more you ask for them to be opened up, the more they will open up. And that's your intuition. So, wow, that's a powerful card. It's really powerful. So I hope that this message resonates with you for the Aquamarine Spirit. It's a really beautiful crystal. It's lovely to wear. It has a very calming effect. It's also been a crystal that a lot of people recommend when you're grieving to help calm the emotions. And a lot of us are moving through our old selves and discovering who we truly are. So there's a bit of a grieving process that happens there as well. So I would just, that's one of those ones that I really recommend as one that will help keep you calm in the face of all these changing times and trying to determine what's true and what's not and what's true for you and who you are. So I just love that crystal. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so let's see what the next one is. Ooh, Jade. That's a heart chakra crystal. That is for sure. So the aquamarine is throat chakra crystal and, speaking your truth. This one is heart chakra. Jade. What a lovely crystal. As well, let's see what Colette has to say about Jade. The essential meaning of Jade: treasures within a consciousness of abundance, recognizing that you are more than enough. So what the message I'm getting right now is that a lot of us, myself included, and still working on it, struggle with not feeling good enough, whether it's a message we've gotten in childhood or from teachers or from any number of people, kids in school, parents, brothers and sisters, anybody that we could encounter over the course of our lives that can say one little thing that may affect us for the rest of our lives, and because we believe it to be true. Now it's time to really look at those things and remember that people that say those things to you are saying more about themselves than they are about you. People who judge, they're not judging you and making something true about you. They're being people who need to judge, right? So recognizing that you're more than enough and that you have so much more infinite possibility in you than you even realize, and that you are so much more loved than you even realize. Like, just know there is a team, a squad of angels, loved ones in spirit, guides, crystals helping you along the way. They've got your back and they love you unconditionally, and nothing that you could possibly ever do in this whole entire world, in this existence, would ever change that, because they just are so high vibing that they can't see anything but your goodness. And the love they have for you is just so big, so big. So part of the discernment piece too is just realizing that people did the best they could with what they knew. People were also put on this planet to trigger us and for us to trigger them and for us to learn from. So while things that may have happened through your whole entire existence on this planet, and maybe even in other lifetimes, that have happened to you that have made you not feel worthy or not feel good enough, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's an illusion. It's all an illusion. The only truth there is love. Absolute love and peace. And you are part of the source that created you, and that is that's universal. You know, that's as big as the universe, if not bigger. How can that backing you up not be a good thing, right? How can you feel unworthy when you've got a universe backing you up? Like, wow, right? So big, so big. Well, let's see what else she has to say. Even the smallest crystal has the power to transmit energy, channeling information from the conscious universe. Messages from spirit, messages from source energy. Electronic equipment contains crystals so small you might not realize they're even there. So too do you have hidden strengths that you may be overlooking, treasures within you that give you strength and courage to break free of the past and venture into the unknown. These treasures can serve as talismans to remind you that you have enough and you are enough. For you are stardust, the stuff of galaxies, a light being with every quality present in the universe. Goodness, bravery, love, your name, you name it, it's there. Jade Spirit has arrived to tell you not to underestimate yourself. You have so many facets and so many assets to share and to grow. Whatever eludes you, open up to the bounty of the conscious universe and look within. Wait, where did that come from, you may ask? It was there all along. Qualities formerly concealed from view will be made visible to you now so that you may use them for healing, growth, and co-creating whatever your heart desires. Wow. Wow. Like, thank you, Chris. Thank you for being here. Thank you to my sister, Mala, who I call her affectionately, for these cards and helping me help humanity through these readings. This reading kind of got me a bit emotional because it just really resonates, and I hope it resonates with all of you as well. Wonderful messages that came through today, and I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here. And again, if you like this, please give it a thumbs up, hit the notification button, subscribe, and share. Until next week, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Bye.